Lewis Hamilton is preparing to use unprecedented tactics for Sunday's US Grand Prix. Hamilton, 36, will start second on the grid after being beaten in qualifying by Max Verstappen, who leads the British driver by 6 points in the drivers' standings with 6 races of the season to go. The pace shown by Red Bull and Mercedes on Saturday was in stark contrast to Friday's practice, where the Silver Arrows looked quickest. However, the pendulum swung in qualifying, with Verstappen's teammate Sergio Perez third fastest, just 0.15 of a second behind Hamilton. The Circuit of the Americas has been a happy hunting ground for THS 7-time world champion, winning 5 of the last 8 races there, but now Mercedes technical director James Allison is certain he will have to employ a new tactic to prevail this time around. He admitted it's pretty nailed on to be a two-stopper for Hamilton. Allison's prediction is significant, with Hamilton having never done a two-stop strategy at the US Grand Prix. And there will be intense scrutiny on the Mercedes tactics after the Turkish Grand Prix a fortnight ago, where the reigning world champion was called into the pits with 8 laps to go, despite being adamant he could finish the race on the same tires with which he started. He was third at the time but could only finish 5th, and vented his anger over team radio. He did, however, declare himself happy to be at least starting on the front row of the grid in Austin, after admitting he found qualifying difficult. See. I gave it everything today. It was a bit of a struggle through qualifying, Hamilton told Sky Sports F1 afterwards. I think from P1 onwards we kind of fell back a little bit and those guys, Red Bull, were incredibly quick. I was happy with my last lap. Of course there's always areas we can improve, but I think that was pretty much everything we had. I think we saw signs of it all weekend, so it's not a surprise necessarily. We look good in P1, the wind changed direction today and we just struggled to keep up with these guys. Not my favorite of days, but we can fight tomorrow. Red Bull will enjoy a strategy advantage over Hamilton in the race, with 2 cars against 1 with Valtteri Bottas qualifying 4th, but starting down in 9th due to another engine penalty. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc instead takes 4th position, with teammate Carlos Sainz Jr. 5th. The McLaren duo of Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris are 6th and 7th, with AlphaTauri driver Pierre Gasly 8th.